What's happening, Hammers? Dan Lawless here, back with another edition of the West Ham Week, where I take three of the top stories from West Ham from throughout the week and break them down into 2-minute sections. So we're going to get into some stories here, lots to talk about. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that little notification bell that tells you when we have a new video up. Sometimes we don't always see our videos. And leave your bloody comments in, because I like to see the debate and see what you guys have to say. Anyway, without further ado, start the timer now. First story coming up, it's one that a lot of West Ham fans are talking about or are frustrated with. It's the ongoing situation with Declan Rice's contract. Now, it's been reported by various sources, including ex-employee, that the offer is still well below the valuation for the player's side. So agent-wise, and maybe even Declan Rice feels like he should be getting paid more than what they're offering. Now, the exact figures haven't come out, but it's said to be lower than what Reece Oxford is on. Now, last time I heard, Reece Oxford was on 20 grand a week. So you're going to sit and play Reece Oxford, right, 20 grand a week, who I can't remember the last game he even played for us in the Premier League. It's been a very, very long time. But you don't want to offer this kid who's been in the first team for the past couple seasons. You don't want to pay him equal, if not more, than this kid. How is he supposed to feel? Obviously, he's going to feel like he's getting all this praise. He's putting in great performances. I mean, the Everton performance, you know, a lot of people were saying he was man of the match. Some people didn't, you know, thought it was someone else, like an Obiang or something. But he pretty much, you know, was close to being putting close to putting a man of the match performance. But you can't even pay him a proper first teamer's wage at this point, because don't forget, this kid is going to be the future, and if we don't lock him down on the contract, someone else is going to snap him up. You know, he was brilliant against Everton, and I think he's just going to be someone that could be our next academy player to break into the first team. Like, I'm not saying offer him mental money. At least say, look, right, here's 20 grand a week, or like 25, or something in the 20s. Like, it's poor from the club. They need to get that locked soon. Next story, it's one that I'm sure a lot of people are surprised about, but look, I know the comments we're going to get. You can read them before they even have happened. Like, you just know what the comments are going to be on that. It's going to be so predictable, almost as predictable as Wilshere getting injured. I beat that one as well. So, nah, you know what? I feel gutted for him. He's said to be out for up to 6 weeks. Now, we knew that there was a risk of this happening when we signed the player, but he was a free signing, and you know, to me, it was worth the risk to take. And you know, he must feel gutted. You know, signing with a new club and getting injured, you know, pretty much early on into his career and being out for 6 weeks. So, I think a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, you know, people knock Carroll for being injured all the time, but they're not Wilshere. It's like, Carroll's been injured all the time as a West Ham player, season after season, on big money. This is Wilshere's first injury for us. So you can't really sit there. Yes, he's had an injury record at other clubs, but people aren't going to be as sour on Wilshere's injury situation when this is just the first injury for us. Whereas Carroll, it's like, we just can't rely on him because, you know, season after season, he's just been injured for the majority of it. So it's one of them things. Like, I feel like now now Pellegrini's finding that system that he wants to play. I think, you know, that free in midfield situation, I think Wilshere would be good in that. And I think by the time we really get flowing, I think, and he comes back fit, he'll slot into that. Hopefully this is just a one-time thing, and we're not going to see like persistent injuries with him. And he gets the surgery done. Apparently surgery did go well, so maybe he just needed the surgery, and then now he needs to recover. So, you know, come back soon, Wilshere, and yeah, hope you recover. Lastly, I had to talk about this one. I just had to, even though, you know, it's been a bit of a while now, but Stan Collymore, just before the Everton game, absolutely ripped into Arnautovic, tore him to pieces, right? Went as far to say that we should get rid of him. Said he's a bad example. You wouldn't want him in the dressing room. Like, he don't put effort in. He don't you know, work hard and this sort of stuff, and he's not the sort of player you want, and we should get rid of him, which is absolutely preposterous. There's a stat that Arnautovic, behind Salah, has been involved in creating the most goals in the league, so assists and goals. He's responsible for the most goals in the Premier League in 2018 behind Salah. So we're just going to get rid of a player like that. And this shows you, right? I mean, the fans have been absolutely slating the bloke. I mean, what an awful pundit. But it just shows you, like, a lot of these pundits, it's like, do they even watch, like, football? Do they watch football outside the top 4, top 6, whatever? Or do they just, like, make educated guesses and go, well, he's the player they rely on, they're doing crap at the moment, so it must be their top players' fault, and just tear into, because this is the problem, and this is why you have fan channels, right? Like you know, different channels like us or Red Men, or you know, channels of different clubs, because we watch our team week in, week out, and we care about the team, and we're going to give, you know, informed opinions on the team, unlike these overpaid pundits or these journos who don't really give a crap about West Ham and will just spout any nonsense because they're just there for a payday. And I think Stan Collymore is probably one of the worst at that, you know, sensationalist, over the top, just bullshit, really. So yeah, it was nice to see Arnie put in a great performance and shut him up against Everton. Tracked back, I'm just going over a little bit, but that situation with when we scored, I think it was the Arnautovic goal, where he ran all the way back, put the ball out of play. Yeah, no, that was it. No, it wasn't the goal. It was, yeah, but he ran all the way back, sprinted from up front to put the ball out of play, and that was just absolutely class. He works hard. Even when we're crap, he's that one player who's running, dying for the calls. He runs himself into the ground. So I don't know what Collymore is watching, but he's absolutely clueless. Anyway, I've gone over time a little bit there. But, you know, it is what it is. Give me your comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to be back with post-match pint on Sunday, fan cams, all that business. Then we've got bloody Macclesfield. The stuff's going to be coming thick and fast, you know, the videos from us now, where you got Macclesfield. Then we got Man United. I'm travelling up to Manchester myself. I've got to do some work up there next week, so I'm going to try and link up with the full-time Devils lads. That's going to be interesting, yeah. So I'll be down that way, even though they're coming here. That'd be nice if we was playing over there and I could just stay down there. But yeah, no, it's what it is. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. One thing left to say: come on, you Irons.